Hello guys, I'm Kiri. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about a 110 years old car which is just 15 horsepower. But the interesting fact is that the successor of this car today is exactly 100 times more powerful than this, or exactly 1500 horsepower, or very near. This is a Bugatti Chiron. But we're gonna move 110 years back to see from where the way is built and how they paved this long road. The car what we have here today is a Bugatti Type 15 from 1910, and actually this is the second oldest surviving Bugatti today. The Type 15 Bugatti was a longer wheelbase version of the Bugatti Type 13 and is one of the cars that helped to establish the Bugatti reputation. It's believed that this car was owned by the Bugatti family and was originally fitted with the saloon body by coach builder Widerker of Colmar or something like this. Also, this car had been used on the Western Front during the World War I. The two-seat sports body was fitted after, when was imported to Britain around 1920. And how I said before, the very interesting fact, this is the second oldest surviving Bugatti today. The founder of the company, Ettore Bugatti, is Italian designer and engineer. Before to establish his own company, he was working for a number of German manufacturers, but in 1909 he settled his company in Mausheim, today in French territory. Car production started in 1910 with the model Bugatti Type 10, then Type 13, and then years by year he modified and updated his cars to the moment when they become very famous, and because of the reliability, the performance, luxury, the latest technology, of course today the story exists with the same, even better quality cars. The car what we have here today is just piece of art. 110 years old car with 4-cylinder inline engine, just 1327 cc capacity, overhead camshaft, and producing just, how we said before, 15 horsepower at 2500 rpm. But this power was enough for the car to reach 58 miles per hour or near 95 kilometers per hour. Back on the day, this was the top result from 1.3-liter engine. When was new, this car cost 350 British pounds, which was a huge amount of money on that time. Probably you could buy a house or two for the same price. And some regular person was working for 50-60 pounds a year. The wheelbase of the car is 2 meter and 400 millimeters. This is actually only the things makes the car different from Bugatti Type 10 or 13. Was in production from 1910 to 1913. Ettore Bugatti built 483 cars during this period, but including all models Bugatti Type 13, Type 15 like this, Type 17, Type 22 and Type 23, because all they are the same with little modifications. The gearbox is manual and has 4 gears. The weight of the car is just 400 kilograms. The specific car is displayed, this specific car actually is displayed at the National Motor Museum in Beaulieu in UK. The car, how you guess, is only rear-wheel drive and has the classic configuration front longitudinally mounted engine through the manual 4-speed gearbox and rear-wheel drive. This engine is only with 2 valves per cylinder and they are known like the Bugatti 8-valve early engines. Then is driven through the early Brescia gearbox to the rear axle and sitting on an Brescia chassis and early Brescia front axle, typical Bugatti horseshoe-shaped radiator. I think probably the name Type 15 is coming from the number of the design, because we know that the first ever Bugatti car, Ettore Bugatti called Type 10, as it was the 10th design that he had created. So then Type 13, Type 15, probably he didn't like it, the design of the Type 11 or Type 12, so he skipped the names. The 14th design, probably as well, he didn't like it, so and then it came Type 15. But from Type 10 to Type 23, how we said before, they are similar cars, just they've been updated to different level. Very soon, Ettore Bugatti created the 16-valve engine, uh, and these cars were more powerful and dynamic. On that time, maybe the most famous and well-known race was in Brescia. It was actually the name of the race was Brescia Grand Prix in the North Italian city Brescia. The Bugatti Type 13 on this Brescia Grand Prix in 1921 took the top 4 places, and after that, the name Bugatti is very well known all over the world. The future customers came into the Mausheim doors to order cars and gave the car name Brescia, name that has always been associated with them. So this is absolutely amazing car. How you can see here, even the engine is piece of art. Just have a look the engine. You can see the sparks. Even the Bugatti cars, they have 4 spare plugs. You can see they are next to the engine up. Also the Bugatti Type 35. I know many Bugatti models they have this tradition to keep as well some spare plugs in case if you need, because they were racing cars. So in the race, if you need to change the plugs, you always need to have there near to the engine some spare. So just have a look this beautiful design, this beautiful car from 1910. It's 110 years old, but the car is just amazing. Just have a look the lights on the front, the radiator, the horseshoe type radiator on the front with the emblem and the very famous and well known painted in red emblem of Bugatti. Just everything is very shiny and piece of art. Even the mirrors on the side of the car, the lights, how many lights, the design is very beautiful, just amazing. Inside the interior as well. Here you can see the some information about the car, how we said before, 1910 Bugatti Type 15, and this is the second oldest surviving Bugatti today, imagine. And how you can see on the backside, the boot is made from wood and is very original, very absolutely beautiful. How we said before, the original coupe was saloon version and was owned by the Bugatti family, but and then when the car was imported to France, to England, sorry, about 1920, they changed the body to this open version racing type coupe Bugatti, but the car is just very beautiful. Inside as well, you can see the steering wheel is made from wood as well and metal. The gear stick as well is very beautiful, and it's 4 gears actually. The 4 gears, 1.3 liter, 15 horsepower engine. But how I said this, it was enough to reach 58 miles per hour or 95 kilometers per hour, 1910, from 1.3 liter engine. Just have a look from close view. These beautiful elements of the car, everything is very shiny and it's just amazing. The tires as well, they're period, maybe not that old tires, but they're enough old to suit the car. And inside the interior, you can see the passenger seat is a little bit on the back, so maybe to make more space for the passenger, because the driver doesn't need that big space. He needs to drive the car, not to enjoy, of course. And you can see here the steering wheel and all the clocks on the dashboard. Dashboard is made from wood as well. The horn, you can see, is air horn. The gear stick lever, you can see the gear stick as well. The bow is from the wood. The handbrake as well next to the gear lever. The leather as well is very old, probably it's not original. I guess probably was changed during some period after that, but it's enough old, so it suits very nice to this car. Just just amazing piece of art. Everything is absolutely beautiful. The wheels as well, they're made from wood and just very beautiful. How I said, the tires, they're cracked, they're very old, but how should be, because the car is 110 years, of course. So, and here we have the very famous Bugatti, Ettore Bugatti emblem on the front, painted in red, and the big lights on the front, of course. The engine, you can start manually. There is not electric starter to start the engine from inside. Just from view from this side of the engine as well, very shining, just very beautiful piece of art, absolutely amazing as well. Lights here, so from any angle you can see this car is very beautiful. The color as well, the color is just amazing, very beautiful color, absolutely amazing. The wings as well, they're very simple, but probably they're working very good to keep the Mach not to going on the driver and on the passenger. From the front side you can see this very famous Bugatti radiator shape, horseshoe shape, and the lights. Let's see the lights, just there, very shiny and very nice. Oh, this is the English make, the H&B projector. Just have a look there, English make lights, very nice design as well. The front axle, of course, the front axle, how we said, is Brescia type. So the car sitting on the Brescia chassis, and you can see here you need to start the car manually, actually, not from inside, with the key. Bugatti emblem on the top of the radiator, and the big lights on the front. Bugatti Type 15, absolutely beautiful and amazing car. Just piece of art. Also the car has, how you can see, mirror. So it's enough old 1910, but actually the car has mirror. Beautiful. How I said, the wheels also there made by wood, and it's just amazing. So the car was in production from 1910 to 1913. One more time, have a look the engine, the sparks, the leads. Very, absolutely very beautiful. And the car, how is it, cost new 350 British pounds, which was absolutely huge amount of money, because this was all handmade car. It's not like Ford Model T to be on the conveyor, but this is all handmade car. That's why it's very expensive, but it's very reliable and beautiful, of course. So guys, I hope you liked the video about the second oldest surviving Bugatti today, Bugatti Type 15. If you like, please subscribe my channel, and see you next time, guys. Bye.